hiphopdose.com.
It's your girl, Steph LaCour. First lady, we the best, and you're now tuned in to Hip Hop Dose TV.
You already know how Gio, it's your boy Vatio, man. You are now tuned in to hiphopdose.com. Follow the movement. Hood Hippie. Yeah. Shit.
What's up, it's Vatio Gambo, Hood Hippie. Now tuned in to hiphopdose.com.
Man, I came a long way from that kitchen.
It's your boy B to the dot, hiphopdose.com. I'm here with, I don't want to call them artists. These is kind of like people that I know already. I would call them friends. The Hood Hippie movement. I got Gambo to your left. Vatio. What's good?
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on? Hip-hop dosing it. I see you.
You know what? Talk to me about, I know you guys personally, so it's a lot easier to have this interview, but talk to me about how you started the whole Hood Hippie movement. Like, what is it about?
Well, for the most part, you know, I was in a situation prior to this, you know, which was called a Wavy Gang. You know, I wasn't really satisfied with the way things were going with that situation. So I just took it upon myself to do something that was organic, original, and just wanted to be myself. And, you know, and me being from, you know, tough neighborhoods, you know, from Delaware, and, you know, being a good dude that I am and always been a peaceful dude, you know what I mean? It just made sense to be Hood Hippie. You know, it started off as a slogan, and it just kind of took its own course, you know what I'm saying? So when my man Mike came aboard, it just really took to another level, you know what I mean? Because he was in a whole nother state. We both come from Delaware, but, you know, it just went to another level and spreading, you know what I mean? For the most part, you know, Hood Hippie is all about being yourself, you know, spreading love, peace, and just enjoying life on a positive note. We're not tough guys, you know what I'm saying? We're all down-to-earth, cool cats that just love to help people and promote peace.
What was the situation with the whole Wavy Gang? Was it a music thing standpoint creatively, or was it a business? The business wasn't right.
I mean, for the most part, I mean, you know, just to sum it up, I was really the only one working. Okay. So it was just kind of like, you know, if I'm only one working, you know, I might as well do my own thing. But, you know, other than that, I can't just, you know, throw shade. I don't want to sound like I'm throwing shade to the situation because, you know, my cousin G Torres, Aviator Keys, they was a part of the situation as well. And, and they're still moving. They're still doing their thing, and they're doing great. So, you know, it definitely helped us out a lot.
With when I see Hood Hippie, the movement, how fast it grew, is it some kind of recruiting? I feel like y'all got like 100. I feel like y'all, it's like Wu-Tang. Like,
I mean, it's just
how many members y'all got right now active?
Like it's probably like 30 of us, man. 30? Like I'd say 30, and that's just artists. We have producers and DJs as well.
Is it a Delaware, Florida, or is it like scattered out?
It's still growing, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Right now it's Delaware and Florida for the time being, but you know, it's still growing. We got supporters all over this country, man.
So as a collective, how are you guys working on? I know you told me prior you guys were working on a compilation that y'all was putting together. Is it a mixtape or is it really like an album compilation?
I don't know, man. It's gonna feel like an album.
Okay.
It's gonna feel like an album, but you know,
I mean, with 30 members, is it going to be a double disc?
Nah.
How can you
I mean, it's just like, you know, I mean, we got enough music to last us 2 years from now. So, you know, we're just going to, you know, strategically put out a lot of good records and projects so that way, you know, people can not be oversaturated. We ain't want to do the double disc thing. It's just too early for that. You know, we want to move the right way about it.
When you have a unit that's so big, do you guys collectively pick like, okay, this is gonna be the song that's gonna make it? With so many, I know y'all got probably a shitload of records. How do you narrow it down? Is it a voting process? Is it a like you be like, no, this one is definitely going on it? Mike, what you think? Gambo, what you think?
It's you know, we try to do everything as a family, and like that. I think that's why, like, you know, we've been successful up until this point, because like we don't get. You know, there's definitely like a structure to the business part of it. You know, me and Vatty are definitely at the top, and I take care of certain things, he takes care of certain things, and then it kind of trickles down. Everybody got their little job, but when it comes down to it, we like to do everything as a family. Like, we have weekly meetings. You know, of course, not everybody in Delaware, but now we got, you know, S and Magic and Vatio down here, so it's like, you know, we have weekly meetings, man. We go over things, we talk about different strategies and where people may need help, you know, with their career and what we can do to help them. And it might be help them find beats or like, you know, we got the studio now. So all right, man, you know, you might not have money for studio time right now. Like, come in here, it's on the house.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, like, we work as a family, man, and we come up with all decisions based on the best interest of the brand.
Right.
You know what I mean? Lately, I took a big step back from actual music and been handling more of the business stuff. So it's like I sacrificed my own kind of.
I can relate.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I sacrificed my own my own you know, love for music.
Right.
Because, you know, that's what it takes. You know what I mean?
You probably see the bigger picture, so
yeah,
you know.
Exactly.
Is it a date in mind for when this compilation is gonna drop?
The deadline for the music submission, basically what we did was, now we got the studio. We basically told everybody, like, we've been open like 2 weeks. We made probably 15, 16 songs. Mm-hmm. So we made a whole project in 2 weeks.
Right.
So what we told everybody is keep making music for the next 2 weeks. First of the year, we're going to go over it all, pick out, you know, the top 16, 17 songs, whatever we want to make, mix it all down, send it out to get mastered. It'll be out by the end of January.
Okay. What's it called?
We ain't even got that far yet, man.
Well, I mean,
that's the easy part.
Right.
You know what
I mean? What's the feel of the album, though? Is it like a little something for everybody? Is it an overall theme? Is it a...
I mean, for the most part, man, the feel is just new. Mm-hmm. We want to just put out that new music, that new vibe, that new sound. You know, a lot of people know that you know, Hood Hippie have their own sound, so we just trying to present our sound to the world. And like, you know, there are records for every kind of, you know, situation. You know, sad situations, love, party. You know, some trap bangers on there. We're versatile, so you know what I mean. You're not gonna get just rapping
right
on the project. You're really gonna get creativity and artistry at its best.
Right. I've known you for,
a minute,
a long time.
Yeah.
And when I was introduced to you, you was Vatio already.
Yeah. Right.
What's your real name, man? Where does Vatio come from?
You know, my real name, you know what I mean, for the business people, my real name is Alden Morel, and y'all can check that. Ain't nothing crazy on my name.
Okay.
But, you know, I just told a story at the last interview, man. The name Vatio came from just joking around, man. Me and my friend used to work at a fast food restaurant, and I'm good at impersonation, so I used to do the Spanish impersonation, and he used to always be like, yo, your name Vatio. You like El Vatio. So he just started calling me El Vatio everywhere I went, and it just kind of stuck with me, man.
Can I hear that impersonation?
You want to hear that impersonation, man? I got to tell you something. If you want me to do this, I can do this all day. But I'm trying to keep it professional. You know what I'm saying, Vida?
Okay. Gambo, I know how you kind of... I can see how Gambo came about from your last name, but how did you put that together?
That's just honestly always been... Nobody could say Gamatoni. Like, everybody always slaughtered my last name. So when I was in, like, I played football all my life. So when I was in, like, 7th to 8th grade, my football coach was like, Gambo. You know what I mean? Like, ever since then, everybody just called me Gambo, like, all the way through high school.
Right.
When it came time to, like, pick a alias for rapping or whatever, rapping, I mean, it's just
stuck.
It was just there, and everybody already knew me for it. You know what I mean?
When it comes to, you know, people relocating, I mean, I've relocated. Everybody here has relocated from Delaware. Is that, like, what was the concept behind you relocating? I know Gambo was already here before I got here. Gambo was here. So what made you make the transition to come out here?
Just the opportunity, man. Mm-hmm. I mean, you know, we coming from Delaware, man. It ain't no real outlets. Right. It ain't no real resources like that. It's just like once you reach to the top of your career, your dream, it's just like, what's next? Right. You know what I mean? Because it's so difficult in Delaware. You know, we got a lot of talent, just no outlets to reach to the bigger masses. So, you know, I just wanted to make a move that was smarter for the company as a whole. Because honestly, you know, before the situation, I was gonna move to Atlanta. You know, deal with some cats out there who's some good, creditable dudes. Just moving El Vatio as the brand, but you know what I mean. I just decided to, you know, take it the independent route. It just made more sense. So, you know, Florida is what it is.
Creatively, are you more excited about recording now that you guys can all actually get in the studio together? And like, I know you was up down south, you was up north, so it was like, yo, I might got this record. When I come there, we could do something, or I could send it over. Is it like a much better vibe now when you actually being in the studio?
It's crazy, especially, you know, when we can all just, wake up and be in the studio in 5-10 minutes.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like the thing is like, I mean, when I went up north to visit, when I was working on my project, and I went up, and we locked in like a 10-hour block up north with Magic, me, SC, and like we made dope records. Like every record, it was crazy. Like, and literally the whole city came out. Like there was probably like 15, 20 people at Ram G. Like everybody jumping on track. It was crazy. And I was like, yo, like we need this all the time.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if we can do this all the time, like we can make some crazy records. Because it's just like a blend of. I'm way different than Vatio as an artist.
Right.
But when you put us together and we throw our ideas together, the product comes out well. Because like that's just how it is. We have different aspects, so we can reach different people at the same time.
Right.
So it's definitely a blessing. I mean, when you get a bunch of creative people in a room, it's nothing but magic that happens.
Right. What, as far as I know you did your independent mixtape. Did you do a solo project?
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely.
Because I seen some of the visuals you was dropping.
Yeah, no
Riding
damn
was
weight.
one of my favorites.
Yeah, no doubt.
Shout out to Jet Phoenix on them angles.
Jet, man. Like that's my cameraman. I ain't messing with nobody else up north, man. But yeah, No Dead Weight project. It came out last year. I don't even remember the date, man. But it was probably one of my biggest projects because it was the project that put me on the forefront.
Okay.
Especially in the state of Delaware.
Right.
With Look at Me Now doing so incredibly well. No Dead Weight did good. I came down here, shot some visuals for it.
Right.
Did like a mini movie joint. And then with me and Jack, we was just creating trends.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I see a lot of things out there that's imitating. Not saying imitated, but that was inspired by what we
Set
did.
the bar.
Yeah. So I'm pretty proud of it.
What's some, I'm familiar with Vatio and Gambo and SC and B Magic and SGB, Brisbow and all. Who's some members that everybody might not know about? I know L Dubsky,
Young Taz.
Okay.
Don the Truth, Reek. Let's see, Jay Slugger, Reef Rue. Yeah, J City. Okay. LAS.
Wow.
Then we got Doughboy.
So anybody who making some move in Delaware is a hood hippie, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of those names, and I'm like, that's like.
Me personally, I think I become a fan of these people.
Mm-hmm. The mic.
I become a fan of these artists,
right?
And I just extend my hand like, yo, we would love to have you a part of the team. It just makes us stronger because, especially in Delaware, everybody's so divided.
Yeah.
And it's always, we don't have no unity. And so instead of screaming it, I just did it.
Right.
Brung all the artists together under one umbrella. Everybody still rep what they rep, but just to rep this one umbrella is just like, it makes a lot more sense. So it's a lot of us. I mean, SGB. Rico Boys Junior and Sloppy. We got Zay from Snaps and Doobies. Caesar Cypher, Kizzy.
The compilation project Untitled right now. We got the Queen Pen web series. Anything else we missing?
The show's coming up.
Shows.
We got the website about to drop. We're gonna have the merch line. We got the the Hood Hippie merch. The cups, we got towels,
so
bandanas.
All this merchandise is gonna be available on Hood Hippie Nation.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's gonna be like the best thing.
Shaboul B to the dot. Y'all want to plug your social networks, Gambo first?
Yeah. Snapchat, Gambo gets it. I'm always on Snapchat popping shit. That's my favorite. Gambo 302 on Instagram. Gambo 302 on Facebook. I don't be on Twitter like that. I don't want to. I hate Twitter.
Okay. Vatio.
Everything is L Vatio. That's LVATIO. I'm always on Snapchat. I'm always on Instagram. Always on Facebook. Always on Twitter, YouTube, everything. I'm everywhere, man. I gotta stay consistent, man. And that ETP3 coming out too after
ETP3.
Yeah, the ETP3.
What's that?
Acronym. That's the installment from our mixtapes. Eliminating the Problem. 1 and 2 was pretty dope, but I didn't have a lot of recognition. So No Dead Weight was the project that came out, which isn't my classical project.
Okay,
it's just one of my get in the mix projects. But ETP3 is the classical quality Vatio that a lot of people have been looking for. So you can look forward to that by spring.
Okay. I'm your boy B to the dot, hiphopdose.com. Hood Hippies, Gambo, El Vatio, man, signing out.
Respect the God or meet the Reaper. I'm not in it for the broke jobs or the car features. Groupie hoes, fake niggas, they all reaching. I watch society eyeing me and they all heathens. Non-fiction, I paint the picture that's Mona Lisa. Your false readers, my right to meet you, no Condoleezza. Hard beating, you soft speaking, you all sweeter. Back on that black hoodie, black tin with the dark cedars. Frost speakers, false leaders, they all leeches. No odds even when a black hand the guard reach them. The blood demons, night crawlers or dark creepers. Your heart's leaking, there's no escaping your darkest secrets. A hard hat nigga so fast and it's hard to teach him. Try to tell them what the funny niggas you start to eat with. And I've been getting money for a while. You ain't seen a nigga like this in a while. Hood hippie.
We can dance how you want, smoke you like a fucking blind. Remember when I had it then, you was asking for a front. Now you acting brand new. Guess it's what that tan do. Best bet, protect your head and shoulders like a shampoo. I'm just saying, all that tough talking ain't gonna take you far. Don't think, cause you got that gap, that make you hard. Don't blink, might catch you in traffic, make you break your car. What I say, life a gamble. This ain't pity pat. Make me pull your card. Just for stunting front, acting like you actually something. Acting like I owe you something. Pussy, I don't owe you nothing. Really? You don't know me, cousin, or the team I run with. All of us be down for that dumb shit. Hippie gang.
Hard body, steroids, get your weight up. Know to brag, fold your swag, I make them wake up. My time, see I shine in human Jacob. 3-0, chunk of deuce, throw your state up. I need pesos, ASAP. Fell in love with a white girl watching Say Jack. And then when I figured out you could take that, jump in the mix like a needle in a haystack. Straight out of West Side, Wilmington, killing shit. I'm the honcho, I don't deal with middlemen. Whoa. Where them niggas getting paid at? If you a gangster nigga, say that. Raised in the trenches, I was raised off of minutes. Just a boy in the hood getting chased by the tenants in the building. Me and my squad break bread like the pilgrims. From the village I ride. Little brothers and these children in my mind. A little brother labor shooter, let the Dillinger rise. Or the old Russell 38. Keep shooting straight. Get your 15 on first 48. Welcome to the town where you're most likely to find me. Our role model was Perry. My OGs was Gotti. I sold Marley and Bobby. Called thief the Bonnies. Slick talk my bitch when I OEs inside me. Dreams of being Alpo. I can settle for Lukey. So they gon' have to shoot me before they do me like Tukey. Coming from where the young boys treat the sister like Pookie. Around here look like New Jack. But this shit ain't no movie.
Hood be ain't enough shit, nigga.
Shout out to the A&F gang. See, got
Hey, yo, I said I hit the scene like a crash dummy. I begin to feel my pads muddy. Never hold back when the pen drip ink. I'ma leave that pad running. When it comes to rap, I'm in the 1%. Y'all can't ever take that from me. But I do these bars 4G's on internet. Fast money. Haters in the back wanna talk that smack. Broke motherfuckers wanna pop that shit. But I got so far cause I worked so hard. Y'all ain't never seen a grind like this. I guess that's why my grind sick. Never seen somebody rise so quick. I ain't gotta tell y'all ass around. Everybody knows that I'm the shit. Now the owner be back, got rid of my vice. Don't with it all, just want my slice. Name somebody that you think is hot, and I put it on my life that I put them on ice. Let it be back, rip shit twice. Y'all ain't never heard it spit it this nice. People asking why I ain't signed.
Tell me why.
So I got no price.
I'm not just